meaning of hearsay is living and working together for the common good. What does it mean is we work so close with the partners, with the end customers, and the objective and the goals are same for the partners, for the corporates, for the organization. I would not go in details of introduction of the CANON because I feel it and contribute from our side. On the e-governance side, we would like to contribute with our documents related services. Documents are the lifeline of a business. 90% of a business's information is in documents. The initiative led by Mr. Modi of digitization is all about the efficiency and the speed. The objective of digitization is led by the speed, to make the decisions fast, to make the system so efficient, to retrieval of the information faster. How CANON is going to contribute in this initiative is from all the three sides. From the services side, we have a division called CANON Business Services, in which we do provide complete end-to-end digitization services purely on the operating model. We have the CANON document management system called Therefore. So from the software side as well, we are present there and helping the industry do that. And we have a hardware range of products like scanners. We have a complete range of personal, work group, department, production, network from 15 ppm to above side, non-UV scanners to UV scanners, 50 ppm to 190 ppm. And we have a friend out here, Bendu, who can further explain offline on this side. I'll be talking more on surveillance industry overview rather than talking on the product side of CANON, what all we have. Let's look at the evolution of the surveillance industry. It is almost 4.5 decade old industry, which started somewhere in 1970 with analog surveillance in place. Somewhere in 90, the industry transformed from analog to digital. And in 2000, it converted from digital to network surveillance, where the network-based security came into picture. And now, 2000 onward, it's all about intelligent security system, what we are talking about. If we look at the ecosystem of surveillance, it comprises so many factors, but in top of the pyramid, in the value chain, there is a regulatory authority. The regulatory frameworks define what all surveillance systems should comprise with. Thereafter, the backbone of any surveillance system, which is like a data, like a network and the telecom service provider. Then the role of the technology provider, the solution provider like third-party software on the analytics side, video management companies, the OEMs of a camera like us, do play an important role into the complete ecosystem. If we look at the size of global video surveillance market, then it was $16.6 billion in 2014, which is expected to grow at the rate of 12.2% and going to reach around $36.6 billion. The major contribution in this industry is coming from the Asia Pacific, which at present is having around 46% of the market share. And the key driver of this growth is IT surveillance industry. Let's look at this data from the other side. If we look at the market of India surveillance industry, it is $595 million in 2014, and in 2015 expected to be around $800 million. So it is also increasing at the rate of 33%. Let's further go into details, which is the prime driver of this growth is the IP camera, which is growing at the rate of 40%. So the IP camera in terms of revenue in year 2014 is around 683 crores, which is growing year on year at the rate of around 40-41%, which is huge. As we are talking about the smart cities and the government initiatives on the infrastructure, let's look at what all is going into that. Then the later part of the presentation, we will also talk about some bit on the trend side. If we look at the megapixel side on the revenue, then 73% of this revenue of the IP camera is coming from 1.3 megapixel to 2.1 or 2.4 megapixel of camera, which ensure that the consumption of bandwidth is very important. The another picture of this is, in terms of the units, 83% of the units which are being used in the industry is in the range of 1.3 megapixel to 2.1 megapixel. The major drivers which are leading the surveillance industry is the high crime rate, government initiatives which comprise the safe cities, traffic surveillance, smart cities, infrastructure development, urbanization, terrorism threats. These are the few drivers which are driving the surveillance industry year on year. On the market trends, if we talk about, so I personally feel that surveillance industry at present is almost in the shape what IT industry was 1.5 decade ago. At present, there are so many players. The entry barrier is so low. We keep on hearing so many names up and down. In the camera side only, there are around 250 players. So it's all ad hoc. Why? Because the regulatory framework is not in place at present. But now market is getting mature. Customer is understanding. And the regulatory framework is also coming into picture. So now the customer, the government is going by the quality, by the data consumptions, by the warranties, by the brands, so on and so forth. So if you look at the trends, on the left hand side there is a wireless surveillance systems. So the team from Deloitte also talked on this, that the Bhubaneswar is already implemented and going on in this project since last almost 1 year. So this is the one area where surveillance industry is trying for the indoor implementation, a lot of Wi-Fi equipment or the Wi-Fi cameras. For the outdoor installations, a lot of unlicensed bandwidth equipments are also being used. There are companies who are providing the wireless radios to reduce the implementation cost. Companies are also providing some of the for like solar panels to give the energies to the cameras, to the radios, in terms of where the end point connectivity is not there. The another trend is industry looks like to be moving towards the high megapixel of camera visuals. A lot of OEMs have come up with the 4K products. However, it is very difficult to say how it's going to be used in terms of this high bandwidth consumption point of view. The next wave looks like to be the cloud-based surveillance system, where some of the companies have already done the trials. It is purely on the OPEX model and well appreciated, but I feel it will take some more time to get into this mode. If we look at the contribution from India region-wise, the North is leading the show with 38.5%, then led by West and South, and then East. So there is a lot of potential lying in the East which needs to be explored further. The government spending and the market revenue, where it comes from, is the major expenditure is done by the government in the transportation industry. If we talk about the transportation, then it comprises of the airports, the ports, the railways, and the TTCs and the buses systems. Thereafter, it's been led by banking and financial, then commercial, so on and so forth. Canon in India has recently launched its surveillance range of cameras. However, across globe, we are almost a decade old offerings in this. But in the month of October end, we have launched this range in India. We have products available for across the verticals, for higher end implementation to the mid segment and to the entry level. We have the complete product range available. We have a booth outside where we are happy to share what all products, what all features, what we have. Canon is already known for its optics part. We are using some of the patented technologies which are very new in this industry, not being used by any of the other OEM as of now. What we have. Being the camera company and the printer company, we already have the service network in place. So all the service networks is already there across country. So I would like to show a small AV on our products.
With the rise in smart cities and innovations in India, there is a need for smart video surveillance as an essential tool against crime and safety. Canon, a pioneer in the sphere of imaging technologies, presents its range of intelligent network cameras in 4 different series. The Full HD H series, High Definition M series, High Speed 360-degree R series and Compact S series. These cameras have been specially crafted with Canon's advanced lens technology, featuring Canon's ultra-low dispersion lens, which helps in maintaining accurate focus while minimizing chromatic aberrations and obstructing ghost flares to provide high-quality videos. Canon's renowned Digit TV3 processor and Digit Net2 network video processor technology ensures superb video quality that can be streamed in multiple resolutions and codecs. The Auto-Smart Shape Control feature helps to improve clarity and visibility by automatically responding to the changing environment and optimizing the exposure compensation to retain details in both dark and bright areas. The Canon range of network cameras has operational capability under extreme temperatures ranging from -50 to +55 degrees Celsius and supports various environmental standards such as IK10 bundle resistance, IP66 dust and waterproofing standard, NEMA 250 Type 4X, frost and corrosion resistance. These cameras are on-whiff profile SNG compliant with full feature detection capabilities like auto tracking, screen detection, volume detection and tampering detection, intrusion detection and passing detection, removed and abandoned object detection. With Canon's installation PTRZ, it reduces manpower needed for setting up the camera where angle can be adjusted remotely from a PC by a single person even for fixed models and locations where it is difficult to adjust camera angle. With Canon Camera Management Tool, different tasks like firmware upgrade, memory card mounting, unmounting, setting backup and setting restoration have been integrated to reduce the management workload for operators. Preventive solutions against security threats need to be a part of today's defense measures. Hence, the ability to extract and analyze security footage in real time becomes extremely important to mitigate risks. Canon's network camera range has been crafted to deliver security by keeping in mind the evolving requirements of security surveillance. Canon, delighting you always. The lifeline of any organization, be it government sector, corporate houses or departments like logistics, finance, insurance or HR. Documents are the most crucial part of the company's workflow and drive the functionality in all the areas. However, the greatest pain point of all these areas is how to effectively manage end-to-end document lifecycle and storage of these documents. Companies find it difficult to manage archival, retrieval, and finally storage of hard copy documents even after taking appropriate actions. With digitization, you can now manage your documents in an efficient way. Digitization converts your paper documents into digital formats and provide numerous benefits like easy archival and retrieval of data, convenient data sharing, document security, streamlined organizational workflows, preservation of important and vulnerable documents, and finally, contribution towards a greener environment. A less paper office makes for a hassle-free work environment, and this can be achieved with the help of a document scanner. It is the primary way to convert paper documents into digital formats, which gives you an easy access to documents anytime and anywhere. In addition, it cuts down on the paper costs and the inventory and rental expenses related to the paper-based documents. Conversion of paper documents into digital formats helps save time and increase efficiency as document scanner helps to. Scan multiple documents on a press of a button with a single pass duplex scanning. Scan the documents and convert them into the most commonly used file formats like PDF, TIFF, JPEG, etc. Quick and easy way to share the information. Scans variety of documents, business cards, legal documents, A4 documents, A3 documents. Let's take a look at what happens in a typical office. People are waiting in queue to get their documents scanned, while others are waiting for taking the printouts from the same MFT. Now, this is what happens once an office gets digitized. In a digital office, people feed the bunch of documents in the document feeder of the scanner and sends the scan command from the tablet, Wi-Fi, without creating inconvenience to people who wish to do printing of their documents. Canon has a diversified range of high-speed and reliable scanners with some of the unique features like scanner with built-in Wi-Fi, high scanning speed ranging from 15 ppm to 100 ppm, legal document scanning through flatbed, single-pass duplex scanning, double-feed detection, multi-streaming, folio scanning. We offer scanners which can scan a variety of documents from a business card, A4 document, legal size document to A3 size documents. From production scanners to portable scanners, we have it all. Experience the world of digitization in a smart way with Canon.
Thank you.